Hello and welcome to Two Guys on a Couch. Today we'll be discussing the sensitive topic of how the media represents good old Tony Abbot. Unfortunately, the media doesn't really give Tony a fair shake of the sauce bottle, and when anything juicy about Tony gets out in the media, they gobble it up and just pay him out. And well, today we're here to talk to you about how the media portrays good old Tony.
Does the mass media influence the public, or does the public influence the media? Yes and no. Yes, because if something in the media is really big and people are all buzzing about it, like it goes viral, people will make a big deal about it and it will influence how they function. And also, no, because if people believe in something so strongly that they are willing to chant and rally about it, then yes, of course the media is influenced by what they are rallying about, whether it's gender, equality or a new Prime Minister.
The media strongly suggests that Tony Abbot is a little bit nutty. They tend to post articles and pictures that overall don't improve Tony's appearance to the general public. For example, if you were to go to Google right now and type in the words Tony Abbot, about 1/3 of the photos that would pop up on the first page of him being silly or looking unprofessional. A lot of the headlines on the internet and in the paper also tend to drift towards the negative side of Tony Abbot. For example, this headline from 2015. Tony Abbot, a disgrace, says federal opposition after comments that living in a remote Indigenous communities was a lifestyle choice. That was from the 13th of March 2015. As you can tell, this headline shows that Tony doesn't always think before he talks.
How's that turning into a media circus? Okay, well tell me, what's the context, and if it's out of context, what is the context? You're not saying anything, Tony.
I've given you the response you deserve.
What is a stereotype and what is the truth? Well, a stereotype is defined by dictionary.com as a simplified and standardized conception or image invested with a special meaning and held in common by members of a group. The truth, in most cases, is a complete opposite of the stereotype and is meant to be the actual fact or happening. The stereotype that is being repeated in relation to Tony Abbot is that he is a fool, basically.
Abbot is the hyper-Catholic, over-aggressive, climate change denying, homophobic, sexist populist who wants to impose his idiosyncratic religious views on an unwilling public. From The Monthly. This comment made by The Monthly seems to lean on the side of, I don't really like Tony, and if all the reasons stated are actually proven to be true, then why is he still our leader? Do we really want someone like him running our country and making the decisions?
There are currently no movies or documentaries made about Tony Abbot, but there are multiple interviews and news reports about Tony. There probably won't be a movie or documentaries made about him because there's just no point. But even everything he does is reported in interviews and the media.
The way people make movies affects what people think about stuff. If they said aliens were real, people would believe they are, although it's just a movie. The film industry is also good at making documentaries and saying that sea monsters and all that are real, like Jaws or something. If you tell people about something they can't see, then they will believe. The movie Jaws has stopped people from going in the ocean for weeks after they saw the movie because they were too scared to go near it.
Overall, Tony Abbot is represented in the media as a person who can't run a country and only cares about himself and has nothing better to do than look confused in photos and fall asleep during a vote. Thank you for watching Two Guys on a Couch.
Very good.